Dragi moji učenici, tema današnje lekcije je usvajanje vokabulara. U tome će vam pomoći bitka kod Berlina 1945. godine, odnosno bitka za Berlin, kojom je završen Drugi svjetski rat. Prvo na početku časa želim da vam objasnim ovih 13 reči, koje će ujedno biti naš target vocabulary, odnosno ciljni vokabular. To su sljedeće reči. Ambush, uhvatiti u zasedu. Conscript, pozvati u vojsku, regrutovati. Lethal, smrtonosan. Order a halt, narediti pauzu, zaustavljanje. Bridgehead, uporište. Impassable, neprohodan. Flag towers, to su kule koje imaju oružje za protivavionsku paljbu. Bristle with something, kad ima puno nečega. Battle hardened, to su veterani, odnosno vojnici koji su prošli mnoga ratišta, imaju veliko iskustvo u borbama. Outnumber, brojčano nadjačati. Hold up advance, zaustaviti napredovanje nekih formacija jedinica. Flush somebody out, bukvalno uništiti nekoga. I impervious to, neprobojan, to nam je posljednja reč. A sada ćemo kroz ključne činjenice koje su vezane za bitku za Berlin, ujedno i vidjeti kako se koriste ove reči koje su nam danas cilj da ih naučimo. Ja ću vam sada na engleskom jeziku pročitati najbitnije delove koji se tiču bitke za Berlin, gdje ćete ujedno i prepoznati fraze koje su date na početku časa. As Soviet tanks advanced into German towns and cities in the spring of 1945, they were regularly ambushed by German Panzerfaust teams. The Wehrmacht was running out of trained soldiers. They had been forced to conscript teenagers and old men. But even in their hands, the Panzerfaust could be just as little as a tank. They were now just 100 kilometers from Berlin, the lair of the Nazi beast. But now the Stavka Soviet High Command ordered a halt. The frontline troops needed resupply and rest before they were ready to begin the final assault. Zhukov had prepared two plans for the offensive on the German capital. Plan A envisaged a thrust from Kastrin, Plan B from the bridgehead near Frankfurt. The Germans would be kept guessing as to which was the real line of advance, forcing them to disperse their troops. Berlin's barricades were made of wood, stone and rails. They could be up to 2.5 meters high and 4 meters thick. They made many streets completely impassable and the approaches to them were mined. Immobilized tanks were dug in at crossroads and became fixed gun emplacements. Berlin also boasted 3 massive flag towers built to defend the city from Allied air raids. These were 40 meters high and bristle with anti-tank and anti-aircraft artillery. The Berlin garrison was formed from a host of shattered SS divisions, supplemented by Volkssturm battalions, police and air defense units. About 120,000 men in total. It was not enough, although many of the SS men were prepared to fight until the end. The Soviets outnumbered the Germans by more than 4-1, and many Red Army soldiers were now battle-hardened veterans, graduates of the Stalingrad Academy of Street Fighting. Soviet tanks advanced on both sides of the street in a staggered double file. They kept 30 meters behind the infantry and used their main gun to take out defensive strongpoints that were holding up the advance. Infantry squads and snipers worked to flush out the German Panzerfausters. The Soviets knew that the Panzerfaust had a short range, about 60 meters, so tanks would pull up 150 meters from an enemy-held building and shell it from a safe range. The bunker had been built during the war in complete secrecy. By April 1945, it had become Adolf Hitler's permanent residence and the site of his military headquarters. According to those who experienced life inside the bunker, the place smelled of wet cement. It was claustrophobic but impervious to bombs and shells.